Welcome back to the Warrior Sports Network. I'm Brady Beedon. Time for another episode of the Senior Spotlight. We're joined this time by Clifton Buchanan Jr. Clifton, thanks for joining us. Start these out the same way. If people have been listening all year long, they know. I always ask how you got here, what's your journey, because it's not a straight line anymore. So tell everyone how you ended up here at Wayne State.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Clifton. I actually transferred to Wayne State last fall. I came from Davenport University. It was in Grand Rapids. Um, Transferred here really basically based off the relationship that I already kind of had with Coach Antoine Robinson and just wanting to be back in the inner city, being from Detroit. Um, Out of high school, though, I went to Belleville High School out in Belleville, Michigan by like Ann Arbor. Out of when I graduated high school, I attended Davenport University until December 2023, and then in fall 2024, I came to Wayne State.
So what was it like to come back home? I mean, Davenport's not too far away. It's a little bit of a drive, but there's no place like home. What was it like getting to come home? Because now, hey, family gets to be at basically every game. It's right around the corner. What was it like coming back to Detroit?
Coming back to Detroit after like kind of being gone for 3 years, it was kind of like it felt like a normal, just being back normal. But then as more time here, I was like starting to do more stuff that I missed. I spent a lot of more time around family, a lot more time around friends. I ate better, my mom and dad cooked meals. I had those meals that I missed. I was able to go out and just do more stuff with friends. Um, Really, and then like the weather too, like down there in Grand Rapids on the west side of the state, it was pretty colder. Like when it got like around this time of the year, it was pretty colder. Um, it's definitely warmer down here when it's cold. But
Well, you mentioned Coach Twan as a reason why you came back. I mean, I've known him for a long time since he was a GA here. He can be quite the character. What's it
yeah,
been like coming back and being in that meeting room with him? Because like obviously he knows his stuff, but
yeah,
he's a fun guy to be around, and
yeah,
I'm sure you've had some fun times in those meeting rooms.
yeah. Coach Robinson, he always keeps us, up to the great detail. Making sure we play 100% of our game because football always comes first. But as a coach though, he know how to like read his room and read his players. So he'll throw a joke in every once in a while to keep us interested, keep us like dialed in though, to make sure that we don't just feel bored like just going over football stuff. But no, he's a straightforward person too. Like I knew this when he recruited me out of high school. So when I entered the portal in college, I kind of had that like in the back of my head that Coach Robinson was always straightforward. So I know like going into this situation, like having him as a coach, he gonna always tell me like completely honest if I'm doing good or if I'm doing bad.
So you've seen your fair share of college football, obviously at two different stops with the GLIAC. What's something you try to pass on to some of the freshmen or young players that maybe you wish you knew when you first got into college?
One thing that freshmen that I want like a freshman to know is that like they always watch you even when you think they're not watching you. So like if you missing something because you sick and you think like are you just good, you really not good. All of that stuff is like tallied down secretly. So you won't know that and it won't be reviewed with you until the season is over. So like to a freshman I would just tell them like don't take advantage of any of your opportunities that you get. If that come with like the lift you get as an opportunity, your first practice to your last practice, just don't take advantage of nothing. Approach everything with the 100% mindset. Really, that's what I would probably tell anybody. Just like approach things seriously. Like don't take anything for granted.
So, Clifton, your college football days are coming to an end. Football has to end for everyone at some point. What are you studying? What do you want to go into when you have to eventually hang the cleats up?
Right now, I'm studying marketing. I actually in college I switched my major like 3 times. Didn't know what I really wanted to do. I think my first was like computer science. I kind of blame that on my mom. And then the second one was accounting. I kind of blame that on my mom too. But part of me wanted to do accounting too. But when I got deeper into it, I realized like this kind of not for me.
Too many numbers.
Yeah. Then my last one that I chose and I stuck with that I actually enjoy is marketing. I enjoy marketing a lot. And after I graduate, I plan on getting into the field, dealing with something that has to be marketing. I don't necessarily want to work for a company and just be another associate, but I actually want to be like running somebody's marketing program, like directing people.
So what side of marketing do you like more? Do you like making graphics? Do you like, filming commercials, things like that, social media? What part of that do you really seem to like?
I honestly think the best part of marketing to me, like the most interesting part, is the social media and the like commercial ad marketing, because I feel like once you have a audience that that you looking to target, and then you just gotta know. It's easy to think of so many stuff you didn't seen like on TV or so many ads you didn't seen. So once you get like an audience, like I'm pushing this towards them, it's easy to come up with so many different ideas on what type of ads you can make that'll have this audience like interested. And it's just a lot though.
Well, I appreciate you're actually the second one that said they wanted to go into marketing, graphic design, things like that. So, Clifton, I appreciate it. Excited to watch you down the home stretch. Have enjoyed watching you this whole year. So, stay healthy and good luck out there the last handful of games.
Thank you.
He's Clifton Buchanan Jr. I'm Brady Beedon, and you're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.